I'm back. How is everybody today, guys? Good to be here, good to be seen. Hope you like the videos, excuse me. Doing my best and trying. No, I'm not the best photographer in the world or editor or any of that stuff, but I'm sure trying. Got a nice little video for y'all today. I'm going to be using some aluminum shavings that I got my hand on. They came off of an aluminum mill. A friend of mine has one here in town, and I got a few of the scraps from him. So I'm going to see what I can make with it. And I've got several other shop projects I want to show y'all that I'm working on right now, and trying to finish up a few other videos. Got another turning going on. That's why the lathe's so dirty here behind me. Okay. But let me show you this little thing here and see if you guys like it. Alrighty, let's get at it. Alright, my friends, I have a 12-inch round by 3-inch thick piece of figured maple here. And I'm going to play with it a little bit. That thing ain't exactly round. I love the smell of Paducah in the morning. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize the camera was hanging down low. Boneheads are us. What can I say? Alright, my friends, I've got the bottom shaped up here how I want it, and I'm going to do a little sanding. I'm going to go all the way from 80 up to 800, and I won't make y'all watch all that, I promise, just a little bit of it. When you're burning wood, a lot of people are tempted to run their dust collector to get rid of the smoke, but that's not a great idea. If you were to accidentally suck up a little ember in there, that wouldn't be the best hair day, so don't do that. Oh, and turn on your lathe. That always helps. My friends, what I use to get that deep of a burn and that big of a burn, this is, see if I can get this to focus here for you guys. Come on, camera, there you go. It's ceiling grid wire is what it is, for those of you that do know it by its name. It's used for hanging ceiling grid in office buildings off of the red iron or shot into the concrete ceilings. But it's basically about a 3/32 piece of flexible scrap steel. Can't really tell you where you could get it on the residential end of the world, but you could probably find a piece of wire like this for some purpose at Home Depot. Makes a real nice heavy burn. Nice heavy burn. I did forget to mention the woodworking shops do have those smaller burning wires, and I have those. But if you want to put a nice big 1/8" thick line or something even bigger, you need a bigger piece of wire than those little kit wires come with. And you can get those at Woodcrafters and Rockler. And I have some. They work real well, but they make real fine lines. And for this I wanted bold, distinct lines. Bold lines for my bowl. Some people have a different name for this. I call it varnishing. The wood rubbing against the wood is creating friction heat. You can actually put a satin finish on a piece of wood by just doing this. Talk about food safe, huh? Looky there, guys, see? And that's just with burnishing with the wood. No finish of any kind. Real nice. Not finished, but nice. What I'm using here, guys, made by Hut. It's a friction polish. Gonna give it a try. Made by Hut. There you go, my friends. There's one coat of Hut friction polish on top of varnished wood. No sanding sealer. You can use sanding sealer. And I got more than one coat to go, believe me. Hey my friends, I hope y'all can see this okay. I can't zoom it in much closer. But on the end grain, no matter how fine you sand on the lathe, you're sanding across the grain instead of with the grain. So when it comes to finishing that, no matter how fine I sand it, I like to stop and sand with the grain, like so. Right? Then come back with my real fine 800ths and 1200ths to go over it. So I'm going to do a little bit of that sanding here with the grain on the end grains. Here you are, guys. Sanded that in back down to, I think I went to 800 or 1000, and then put one more coat of the Hut friction gloss on it. Coming along nicely. Alright, my friends, this is some aluminum shavings off a metal lathe. I've got a very good friend, Mr. David, here in town that owns a metal shop, and he's been saving me up some aluminum shavings off of the metal lathe. So that's what I'm going to be using in the bowl. Alright, my friends, I gotta get mixing up some Total Boat. Give me a second here, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to clean it up with a little denatured alcohol first. Get all that dust off of there. There we go. Now, I won't be serving oysters today, I'm sorry, but I will be cleaning my oyster pan. Great for resin work. Haven't really seen them at the grocery stores, but if you've got a restaurant supplier in town, you'd be surprised what plastic molds you can get there. Boy, these shops sure do get dirty, huh? Alright, my friends, we're sanded up to 1200. And before I wet sand the resin, when you have a mixture of resin and wood, I don't want to wet sand the resin and take a chance of moisture getting on the wood. So, I'm going to put my my sealer, my friction polish on the wood first, and then wet sand the resin. Excuse me there for my slowness. Long day here, guys. One coat. Alright, my friends, we're doing the wet sanding on the resin now from 1500 up to 12,000. And I did 1500 and 1800. And then I remembered you guys. So I turned on the camera. Sorry. Alright, my friends, it's time to finish up the last little bit of polishing. And you'll hear a lot of people tell you never bring a rag to a lathe. Not because the rag doesn't work for what you want to use it for, because of the danger of it getting caught up in the lathe. But I like to use the cotton little rags, so what I do, I cut them into real small pieces. Hey my friends, that little bowl was a lot of fun to make. That aluminum you saw me putting in there came off of a metalworking mill, factory, store, shop. I've got a friend of mine here in town that owns one and does brass turning and aluminum turning, non-ferrous metals, production work. So he gets a ton of that aluminum, scrapping like that. And I saw it there one day and picked some up, thought I could make some use of it. And it turned out real nice in that little bowl. Let me show y'all a little better here so you can see it. Get the glare from blocking the view, huh? Makes a real neat little effect. Yeah. The bottom is Pegboard with the burn marks. The top is figured maple. And then of course with the resin top on it there. Look at the figure in that maple. Isn't that nice? Yeah. And of course we got my logo in the bottom of it. You can't see if I'm getting it right or not. Oh gosh. There we go. I think I got it right. Yeah. A lot of fun to make that little bowl. Well, hope you guys like it. It's a rocker. I'm kidding. Hey guys, I got a bunch of more stuff I'm working on for you. Gonna get my little dinosaur finished up here real soon. Got 2 or 3 other shop jigs I want to show y'all here in the next few weeks. And staying real busy with work right now. Got a lot of work going on. So I don't get as much time in the shop as I'd like to. But I'm working on fixing that, I promise you. So, good to see you, my friends. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button if you're still with me. And I appreciate you very much. Have a good day. Bye now.